Men of the internet, what's your worst rejection story?
This isn't my story. Rather, it's a story about a guy that my sister rejected. Anyway, here's the story. A week ago, a new student transferred into our class. Me and my sister are in the same class, by the way. The new student was a very good-looking guy, good physique and body features. He introduced himself, and I don't know why, but I looked at my sister, and she was shocked after listening to the new student's name. Fortunately, he sat beside me. He was a very calm and quiet guy. At lunch break, our school bullies who are in the third year, came into our class. They called themselves protectors. They asked who is the transfer student. My partner, Adrian, the new student, said, "Me." They started asking him for money. He said, "I have no money on me now. How about tomorrow?" The bully said, "No, we need it now. I have to buy something for my GF." The bully turned to me and said, "Hey, I'm not taking money from you because your sister is my GF." I said, "Okay." I then looked at Adrian and he was smiling as if he knew. I went home and noticed that my sister was tensed. I asked her what happened. She said, "I know that transfer student, Adrian." I asked, "How?" She said, "You weren't there that time." Yeah, I was adopted after that. Adrian and I were childhood best friends, and he had a crush on me since then. In middle school he asked me if we could go out. At that time, I had a BF too, who was also strong and good looking than him. Adrian used to look skinny and wimpy and kinda poor. After I rejected him, John, the middle school BF, beated him up with his friends. And I was so stupid that, when he was being beaten up, I was standing there smiling. Mom and Dad also used to know him. His father and dad were friends. After some time, he stopped coming to school. We got news that all his family members, including him, died in a car crash. And now he is back. After hearing the story, I was also kinda angry with her. The next day, he came to school, sat beside me, and we started chatting. I asked him how did he survive the car crash. He was flustered as how did I know. He said, "That day, I was so angry, because I got rejected by a girl, and got beaten up by her BF. That's why I didn't even talk with my parents. We were in our car, and Mom and Dad were sitting in the front and I was at the back. Dad was constantly checking back on me. And suddenly, a truck hit the car, and Mom and Dad were dead and I was alive. For 8 years, I was blaming myself for it. But I found out that it wasn't because of me. After that incident, I was adopted by someone who knew my dad. I can't tell you who it is. That's it." After that, the bullies came in our class and started asking for the money. Adrian asked them, "How much money do you take a month?" The bullies were confused and one said, $50 a month. He gave him $600 and said, "This is for a whole year." And just smiled. The bully was flustered and asked, "Can I ask you something?" Adrian said, "Yes. You have a younger sister, right?" asked the bully. "Yes," said Adrian. "Will you let me date her?" asked the bully. All of a sudden, Adrian got up, took the bully's head and started smashing it on the table. He bashed it 5 times until there was blood on the bully's face. Next, he punched the underling, leading to a nosebleed. Everyone in our class was shocked with what just happened. Adrian then said, "If I see you again taking money from someone, I will make sure something else will be broken." And after that, we've been best friends ever since. And when my sister tried talking to him, he said, "Who are you?"